and welcome. It is really hot outside, but well, it is summer, so it makes sense. And today we are going to play the best wargame ever made. Again, Advanced Squad Leader. And to be precise, Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit 2. As some of you know, I hesitated about buying this one. I had Starter Kit 1 and Starter Kit 3, so I wondered if it makes sense to buy Starter Kit 2, but now it's been more than a year since I have it, and I can already tell you that it is worth buying. It comes with some really nice scenarios, and it allows us to learn step by step about all kinds of ordnance in the starter kit, of course, because if you're gonna play with full ASL, you will have to learn a lot of new things. Maybe we will cover them someday, but today we are going to play A Long Way to Go, a scenario about Americans at Sicily, where they meet elements of the Panzer Grenadier Regiment from the Hermann Göring Fallschirmpanzer Division. Okay, this sounds tough, but in fact it is not. You may say that when we get this epic long German name of the division and it has Hermann Göring in it, then it might be some bunch of die-hard elite German soldiers. But, well, they are not. You can see that they are just an ordinary German infantry with some first line, second line, and it is important to notice that their ELR is very low. It is too, well, maybe you just had to be as fat as Hermann Göring to be a part of this, well, elite division. Anyway, Americans are not much better either. We have only two, these epic 747 squads, 3 666, the number of the beast, and 2 346. So not much of them and not much quality here, so the situation is interesting. A board is pretty small. We have a small part of X board and almost a half of W board. Germans are coming from here, and their goal is to leave the board through this edge. If they will leave about 11 victory points or eliminate same a number of Americans, they are victorious. If Americans will eliminate as many Germans as they need, then Americans are victorious. Each side has advantages and disadvantages, and as for Americans, they have some new weapons we're going to cover now. The most important is that Americans have a mortar. One good thing about Advanced Squad Leader is that because of this game I finally learned what the fuck is mortar. I mean, I knew what it is, but I had problems with understanding why it was so effective, why soldiers liked having mortars so much. And this game allowed me to understand it. Mortars are really cool things. And now let's take a look on this. There are two kinds of mortars in the Advanced Squad Leader. First is the big mortar, which works like a gun. It has a big counter. And light mortar, like this, works like a special weapon. So each unit can carry it, each squad can use it. You don't have to use a crew to fire with such a fancy mortar. And it comes with some really nice thing. As you can see, it has amazing rate of fire. It has 3. So if you have a luck, you can fire over and over again with this mortar. Its strength is maybe not very impressive, because when it hits with basic firepower of 4, so nothing great. But if it gets critical hit, and it gets critical hit, if it gets snake eyes on your dice, then it gets 16. Yes, 16. Of course, like all kind of guns, it has to score a hit before actually hitting an enemy, and it always uses area target type. Also, mortars are not very effective when you are firing against enemy in the building, but they are quite effective when enemy is hidden in the woods, because then mortar gets additional -1 modifier because of air burst. So, if used well, then mortars can be your very good friends. They are small, they are easy to handle and to carry, and they can provide some very good firepower. There is only one major disadvantage about mortars you have to remember about. It is their minimum fire range. As you can see, it has 345. So 45 is pretty impressive range. It covers most of the board, and but it has 3. So enemy has to be in the range of 3 hexes, so you can fire with your mortar on them. You can fire on the enemy who is in the 1 hex range or in the 2 hexes range. So if you see that your enemy has a mortar, try to reach him as quick as possible, and do not hide in the woods. It's best to use buildings, or sometimes it might be even more better to stay in the open ground. But remember that then your enemy may spray you with his small arms. So this is your risk. And next we have bazookas. I am not a big fan of bazookas actually, especially in the scenarios where we don't have vehicles. Bazookas or any kind of weapons like that, like Panzerfaust, Panzerschreck, are quite effective against vehicles, of course. When there are no vehicles around, you can use them against enemy infantry as well. But, judging on my own experience, there is only one situation where they work fine. When you fight in some city area and enemy hides in the building while you are not in the building, then you might like to use your bazooka, especially if you have some half squad armed with this, then it comes quite handy. But otherwise, bazookas are... Well, maybe that's just my opinion. Maybe some more skilled or more experienced advanced squad leader players will tell you otherwise. So take it as just my opinion. Okay, that's what we have to do. I think I will show you how this this new kind of weapons work during the game. I think it is best to show on the certain situations than just talk. So Americans have to set up first. They can set up anywhere on board. Okay, so that's my American setup. I don't know where Germans are going to make their major advance. On the north or on the south. I don't think they will go on the middle, but if I would be a German, I would try to make my attack here or there and move down here, because this grain and these woods provide us some cover. This part contains a big open ground which can be quite deadly, but there is still a chance if we'll be able to eliminate Americans. And now for Americans. My first line of defense is, well, pretty strong, because I hope to eliminate as much Germans as possible, where they will approach me right out of the board. Then I have to know where they're going to move, south or north. And then that's why I put my mortar along with half squad here, so they will be able to move. If I will see that Germans are trying to reach here, then I think I should be able to move quite quickly here and spray them with my mortar. Just like with these guys, I can move them quite swiftly, I think. They are going to be my second line of defense, and let's hope it will be enough. I'm not sure about it, because Germans are maybe not very strong when it comes to the quality of their units, but the quantity is different thing. They have 7 squads four second line squads, so totally it gives us 11 squads. Also they have 4 half squads and 3 commanders, one medium machine gun and 3 light machine guns. So there is a lot of crowds here. Okay, let's check what is the German plan. Okay, so you can see Germans are here, and their plan is to use their numbers. Americans have only 3 squads on the first line, so I hope that I will be able to move my units through them. I probably get some of my units broken, maybe reduced, let's hope not. But all in all, I think I should be able to break to the first line of Americans quite easily. And now the question is where I'm going to move. Here is a grain. This comes handy as a cover, but it's going to slow down us a bit. Moving here should be faster. Of course, there is a grain as well, but well, even so, we should be able to move like that. I give each of my Kampfgruppe one commander, so they should be able to take care of the broken squads and half squads, and each of them has some of the special weapons, so they will be able to take care of the enemy units that should be farther from them. Okay, so that's all, and I hope my clever plan is going to work fine. If it will work, then maybe Hermann Göring will provide me with some medal or something, let's see. But, well, that's all. Let's go. We are starting with a turn 1, and Germans are on their way. Okay, so, as always, I recommend you to get this handy Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit summary. You can find it on Board Game Geek, and it comes really helpful. Of course, it covers all starter kit stuff from 1 to 3. It doesn't cover part 4 about Pacific Ocean, and the rules from Historical Module Decision from Elst. But if you want something from your starter kit 1 to 3 stuff, then this summary is probably the best. Okay, so we have rally phase. Nothing, because all our German units are fine. So, prep fire phase, no, because we have no units on board. So, let's go into the movement phase. Okay, so let's start on the north. I will move my squad with medium machine gun here, and they will make assault movement into this wooden building. So that's all for them. Americans have opportunity to fire on them, but they decide not to, which makes sense. Now this squad, it goes 1, and now Americans quickly are firing on them. They have 7, so it's 6 minus 2 because of the non-assault movement and moving in the open ground, so we have 6 minus 2. Oh, this is not a good start for Americans. It is 11 minus 2, 9. 9 in the column of 6, it is nothing. So we get first fire and residual fire of 2. So Germans are approaching. 1, 2, and Americans are going to fire next. They have now 3 and a half, sorry, so it's 2. We have 2 minus 2. Let's see if it will work fine. Now, that's better. It is 4 minus 2, it is 2. 2 in the column of 2 is, oh wow, K1. So, Germans are reduced with number, so they have 1 half, we need 1 half squad. Or in fact we might need 2 of them. Why? You will see soon. I just need to find one. This is a problem because when you need something you can never find it. Oh, I have. So I place 1 half squad here. I remove this squad, and now I place one half squad on the destroyed units pole, so I will remember that this unit was already eliminated. Alright, so now I have to make a normal morale check with +1 modifier. Oh, that's bad. So they are broken, and now 9 +1, so it is 10, and they have 7, and ELR is 2. So they are reduced with quality. So they are second line half squad now, and of course it is broken. We get final fire and residual fire of 1. Now it was much more effective, but American squad has already final fired. So Germans are coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do Americans want to use their final protective fire? I think yes. I think they will risk, because it is always risky to use final protective fire, but well, they might. They have 3.5, and it is then doubled, because we are firing on the adjacent hexes, so we are firing with 6 with -2. Now that was a good shot. 5 -2 is 3. 3 in the column of 6 is K2. So another German unit goes reduced with numbers. I need more half squads. Come on. Where are you when I need you? Okay, so 1 here, 1 to go, and now it was K2. Yes, it was K2, so we have make a check. 7 and +2 is 9, so they are broken. And okay, it doesn't work how I wanted this. So let's go on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now my commander, I will need him to bring on these 2 units to be fine. So I'm move him just here, so he will wait for these broken half squads and to make them back to normal. And now my last squad from this camp group goes here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's all for this part. Now let's go to the south flank. 1, 2, 3, and that's all. 1, 2, 3. Now my Americans may fire on them, and I think they will do. They have 3, and they have 3 -1, because this is an orchard, so they are not in the open ground now. So we have 2 -1. Pretty good. 4 and -1, it's 3. 3 in the column of 2 is 1 MC. So 8, 1 MC. They are broken. My poor Hermann Göring guys. So we get 1 and first fire. Now these dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Americans are not firing on them at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This commander goes to them. This squad goes here. And this squad goes 1. Americans are firing on him. They have 3, it is halved, so they have 1. And 1 -2. It is 1 -2. Nope. It is 9, minus 1 is 8, in the 2 it is nothing. So this is nothing, and then Germans go here, and now can they use final protective fire? They have morale of 6, so this might be risky, but let's try. They have now 3, so they have 2. Oh, nope. It doesn't work how it should be. Americans are broken. And we had 9. It was minus 2, so it's 7. 7 in the 2, it is nothing. So it was a miss. And Germans are moving here. 3 and 4. Here. They are safe. They can see them. They can see them either. So that's all for this group. And now our middle group, or I should rather say Kampfgruppe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now they are firing on them instantly. They have 4. They have 6 minus 2. No, no. It is 9 minus 2. It's 7. 7 in the column of 6 is not bad. 1 MC. Oh, but Germans made it. So it is. They are fine. We get residual fire of 2, and the remaining Germans from this Kampfgruppe, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now they will move with the leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's all when it comes to the German movement. I think we made it quite nicely. It was a bit problematic here, but here and there it went quite good. One American's half squad is already broken, so let's remove... Oh, sorry, I forgot that this squad is broken as well, but we can handle this, I hope so. So I can remove these residual fires. I'm sorry if I forgot to place residual fires somewhere, but I think it wasn't a problem. So now we can go into American defensive fire phase. And now where Americans are able to fire anywhere? They are not. They are not. They are not. They can't see anyone. They can't see anyone either. So that's all. Let's remove this defensive fire and we go into the advancing fire. Okay, I'm going to make one fire group here. So I have 2, 3, 5 and 6. So I'm firing on these Americans with 6 and minus 2 because of the wooden building. Sorry, plus, so I have 9. 9 in the column of 6, a miss. And the next thing is going to be here. I'm going to fire with them. They have they have 2 and 2, so they have 4 plus 3. Again, nothing. Now they have 6 because they are firing on the adjacent building, so they have adjacent hex, so they have 6 plus 3. Maybe this time 6 plus 3. No, nothing. And finally here we have 3, so it's 2 plus 3. Nothing. Okay. Well, advancing fire is something that rarely works well. So that's all, and next we have road phase. First Germans. These guys are routing here. Hopefully this commander will be able to handle them. And now them. They are here and there. They are moving here. This is not an open ground, so they are free from interdiction rolls. And now they are moving here onto this commander. And these Americans, well, they are in the deep. I wanted to say something that I shouldn't, because they cannot enter this hex, because it is adjacent of the enemy units. Here as well, here as well, here as well. So they are out of the game. Sorry guys, but you are gone. Okay, so that's for the road phase, and next we have advance phase. So our brave Germans are going to advance, to be prized by Hermann Göring. I need to move faster. I have a lot of turns in this scenario because it is 7 turns long, but still I think it would be wise to move as quick as possible. Okay, that's my advance, and this concludes turn one, German actions in the turn 1. We don't have any close combat? No, we don't have. So let's go to the turn 2. This is going to be American stuff. We are starting with rally phase, and we have some German units to rally. Let's start here. We have this squad with 7. 6 plus 4, it is 10. -1 because of the commander, -1 because of the building, so it's 8. And they have 7. So still not enough to rally them. And now here we have two half squads. 7 plus 4, it's 11. -1 because of the building, -1 because of the commander. No, it doesn't work since they have 6. And the other half squad? No, 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 no. They are reduced. Because we get clear 12. So they are reduced, and because they are half squad, they are gone. Oh my. This is our third half squad lost. Nope, nope, nope. And now Americans, well, they don't have to do anything. So we are moving into prep fire phase. And now, this is where Americans would really like to have spraying fire. Spraying fire is a rule that works in the full advanced squad leader only, and it allows you to fire on the multiple hexes at once. Sadly, we cannot do this in the starter kit. So I have to choose. Here we have a squad. Here we have a half squad, but with a commander. Which of these hexes is is best target? I think this half squad, this squad anywhere. So I'm going to fire on them. I have 14, so it is 12. And I don't have a very good roll. It is 8. 8 in the 12. It is 1 MC only. And they are just pinned. I hoped for something better. Next, here I have 12 against them, but they are in the stone building, so we have 12 plus 3. Oh, hell! It is 13, so it's epic miss. Okay, any other Americans are allowed to fire. They 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they cannot, because they don't have anyone in the range, but there is this grain. And the grain is in season because we are in July. Okay, now them. They have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no. They can fire on them, I believe. I believe they can see them, but they would have their firepower halved because of firing out of their range. I need to check. Yes, I can fire on them, and on them, no, it comes through this hill. So no, I can only fire on them, but then my strength will be halved. So I will have 3. So it will be 2. Of course, I don't have to fire, I might just wait and move somewhere. But well, I think I will try to fire on them. I have 2, and I have 7. 7 in the column of 2. It is suddenly nothing. Okay, that's all when it comes to the prep fire phase, and now we have American movement phase. I still have to wait till I will decide how to use my reserves, because the Germans might still go here and go there. Each part has a big group of Germans. I think they might be a biggest threat, because there is not much of Americans here, only this squad. So I think I might move these mortars a bit. So let's go and go. 1, 2. These mortars have 5 portage points, so I need to check how much they will reduce my movement ability. Yes, I can only move with 2 movement points. When my multi-man counter is alone, without a commander, and it carries 5 portage points, then it has only 2 movement points, as you can see. So I can only move here. Yes, this mortar is a bit heavy. Okay, so that's all when it comes to the American movement phase. Yes, that's all. And we are moving into the German defensive fire phase. So Germans are going to pay Americans back. First here, 8, and it is doubled because of the adjacent hex, so it is 16. 16 plus 3. Let's check if it will be a sweet 16. No. No, it won't be. We have 11 plus 3, it's 14. Not much of the sweet 16. And now here we have 9. 9 plus 3. Again, failure. Next I'm making a fire group. Firing on them. I have 3, 7, 9, and 11. So I have 11, so it's going to be a total of 8. Oh, sorry, I forgot that I'm firing with them on the adjacent hex. So again, we have 7. They are halved because of the pin, and then they are doubled because of the adjacent hex, so they have 4. So it is 11, and 11 plus 4 is 15. So we have 15, so it's going to be 12. 12 against 2. So it's 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 in the 12. It is 1 MC. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Failure. Hermann Göring won't be proud of you. And I think I still... They were here. Or here. Sorry, I think I made a mistake with post-placing them. Where they were? Oh, for hell. Not sure. Sorry for that. I think I misplaced them somewhere, and that's all when it comes to the German defensive fire phase. Yes, that's all. So let's remove these markers. Next we have American advancing fire phase. Nothing, because they all prep fired, and the others cannot see enemy. Okay, so that's all. And next we have a road phase. Anyone has to road? No, no one. Next we have advance phase. How about moving here? No, I don't think this would be a brilliant idea, but I think I will move my mortar here. And no close combat, so I can remove pin marker. And that's all when it comes to the American actions, and we are going into the turn 2. We are starting with rally phase. First here. Okay, they are alright now. It's alright now. Now we have one squad here to be rallied. Let's hope so. Nope. Oh, maybe, wait. 9. -1 because of the commander and -1 because of the building. It is 7. And they are 7. Okay, so they are fine. That's good. And next we have German prep fire phase. Of course I'm going to fire here, but the question is who is going to fire. I think them. I think them, because they will have 16. So let's hope that this time it will be a really sweet 16. Or maybe 7 plus 3. It is 10. 10 in 16 is just a normal morale check. And of course, oh no, Hermann Göring is not going to be proud of them. And next I will fight with these two groups. I'm not going to fire with them. So they have 7 and they have 8. Oh no, let's go and add them. So I will have I have 7 plus 8, so it's 15, and plus 4 it is 19. So I have 19, so it's going to be a 16 again, plus 2. And again 7. 9 with 16, it is 1 MC. Just pin. Just a goddamn pin. Why they can't hit like they should? Alright. Now, is that all? Well, I'm not sure about firing with this medium machine gun on them, but I need to break through the other side, like Jim Morrison said. So let's try. Oh, maybe we have 5 plus 3, so it is 8. 8 in the column of 8 is normal morale check. Yeah! Break on through to the other side. So they are broken. Okay, so our we won't be able to make such much of movement in the middle or in the north flank. So let's hope we will do better on the southern flank. So that's all when it comes to the prep fire, and we are moving into the German movement phase. I will start with 1, 2, 3, and that's all, because I would need a 1.5 to enter grain. Americans are not firing at all. Now them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Americans may fire on them, and because they are higher than this grain, then this grain won't affect American fire. So they have 6, and they have higher ground, just like Obi-Wan Kenobi. So they have 6, and we have -1. We have +1 because of the enemy being higher. So we have 6 plus 1, and of course we have -1 because of enemy using non-assault movement and enemy being in the open ground. So we have -2 and +1. So, but even so, this roll is a total disaster. So it is first fire, and we have a residual fire of 2. So you can see that Obi-Wan was right. Higher ground works perfect. Now I have a stack of 2 half squads and 1 squad here, and I don't like an idea of moving the entire squad, entire stack, because like advanced squad leader says, you stack 'em, we smack 'em. So I think I move just this squad with this commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. And now them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this squad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all for this part of the board. And now them. Okay, this is only a half squad, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's all. Okay, that's all when it comes to the German movement. We can remove residual fire, and now we have American defensive fire phase. They can fire, but they are pinned. But they are these Germans are on the adjacent hex. So we have still 6, 7 with a 6. It is normal morale check for Germans, and they are fine, sadly. And I think that's all for me. So not much for Americans to do. And we have advancing fire phase. So I'm going to use these two groups. They have 1 and they have 2, so they have 3. So I think I can only just use them alone. They have 2 and plus 3. Nothing. They will fire with 1. Oh, look! We have 2 plus 3. Oh no, I cannot. I am out of range. I am out of range, so I cannot. Oh my, it was such an amazing roll. And I can't use it. And I don't have any other options to do advancing fire. So I can remove... Well, I have them. They have 2, because they are firing on the adjacent hex, and they have -1. They have -1 and plus 3. So they have 2 and plus 2. Nope, nothing. So let's remove prep fire markers. Next we have road phase. And these Americans have to road, and they cannot road anywhere. Here, here, here or there, everywhere. Everywhere they move, they would be adjacent to the enemy units. So see you later, guys. You are out of the game. And we don't have any other broken units. No, we don't have. So next we have German advancing fire. Advance phase. Let's do some advance. And now I am going to try to eliminate them in the good old style hand-to-hand combat. Okay, all my human-gearing men advanced, and we have first close combat in this game, and Americans are pinned, and because they are pinned, they have +1 for the ambush roll, and our commander gives us nothing, so we have to make a roll for ambush, and we have white dice for Americans. So we have 1, 2, +1, because they are pinned, so it's 3 and 4, nothing. So let's go and carry on the battle. and when they are pinned, their strength is halved. So we have 2 and 4, so we have 6 against 3.5. So it's 2 to 1 for Germans. 8, nope. And now Americans are targeting this half squad, so they have 3.5 against 2. So it is 3 to 2. Oh. 7, nothing. So we can go on with melee marker, and that's all for Germans. Let's go for Americans. Rally phase, no one has to rally, I believe. Yes, no one has to rally. And next we have a prep fire. And now these Germans are prep firing on, well, here we have some grain, but we don't have use any grain when firing on them, but only this damn higher ground. So we have 6 plus 1. 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 is 6, it is sadly nothing. And then, now them. Can they fire on them? Let me check, where did I put my ruler? Yes, nothing on the way. So I have 6, 6, and they are in the open ground, so nothing. Oh, that was a good shot, finally. So 4 in the column of 6, it is 2 MC. Okay. 8 plus 2, it's 10. So they are broken, but they are also quality reduced into the conscripts. And the other squad, 7. 7 plus 2, it's 9. So no, they are not reduced, but they are also broken. No good for Germans. And I think that's all. Yes, that's all. No more firing for Americans. Next we have American movement phase. And I'm not going to make any movement, so that's all. And next we have a defensive fire phase for Germans. So let's go on. Now, where can I fire? I think here I have 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 in the column of 6 is nothing. And now they have 4, 1, 2, and 3. So we would have 5. 5 and minus 1. Let's try. We have... Nah, I expected this. So that's all. We don't have much to do. Of course I can fire on them with them, but it would be a failure. You can see there is this grain and stone building, so it would be pointless. We don't even have to waste our time for making such useless shots. And next we have American advance phase. Nothing. Road phase. Well, they have to road here into this building. Advance phase, nothing. So, and close combat. Yes, close combat. Germans have 6. Oh, we can remove this pin marker. So we have 6 against 7. So it's 1 to 1 for Germans. A miss. And now Americans are targeting half squads. So they have 7 against 2. So it's 3 to 1. And they made it. German half squad is gone. And that's all for the close combat, and we are moving into the turn 3. Well, Germans are not doing that much fine. I expected them doing better, but well, maybe it will go on in the next turns. Okay, we are starting with rally phase. I will try to rally this squad with morale of 7. Nothing. So let's remove this marker. And we don't have any other rally stuff to do. Yeah. So let's go to the prep fire. I will try to prep fire here. 6 plus 3. Nothing really matters. Okay, and I don't have any other prep fire to do, and I'm moving into the movement phase. First, I will move this commander here, so he will take care of these 2 broken squads. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, this squad. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. One. Hope they will be able to enter this close combat and to help their comrades. And now here. 1, 2, and now the Americans are firing on them. They have 6. There is -1 because of the grain on the way, and -2 because of enemy using non-assault movement and moving in the open ground. So we have 6 plus 1 and -2. So it's total of -1. And 7 minus 1 is 6. It is 6 and 6. It is 1 MC. Really almost a number of the beast. Commander Pest and his soldiers 7, and they have 7, so they are pinned. Not very bad. First fire and 2. Okay, the other guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1.5, 3. And now Americans are firing on them again. They have 3, so they have 2. And there is -1 because of the grain on the way. And sorry, +1 because of the grain on the way. And -1 because of enemy using non-assault movement. 6, so it's 0. Sorry, we have no modifiers, so it's 6. 6 in the column of 2. It is pin test check. 9, so they are pinned. And now them. 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Okay, that's all when it comes to the German movement phase. Let's remove this residual marker, and now we are going into the American defensive fire phase. Well, they cannot fire at all. They don't have anyone, or maybe they can fire onto this building. Let me check. Where is my ruler? I'm not sure. Oh yes, they can. I was really certain that there would be something on the way, but there is not. This building is in their fire, in their line of sight. So that's pretty amazing, and I think that this is a moment where I can use this bazooka, but not sure. Let's check. You can see that it has some very ant-size target to hit table here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. So on the 4 hexes range, our 2-hit number is 4. Not much impressive. So I think I will use my normal firepower. I have a firepower of 6, and I have +3 because of the building. Or maybe I should. No. Why I'm not going to use bazooka? Because it has a 2-hit of 4, and this building provides me +3 TM, and also I would have to use +2 to avoid bug blast in the building. So no, I'm not going to use it. I will use my normal firepower. I have firepower of 6 and +3 because of the stone building. It is 9, so it is a miss. And that's all. Yes, that's all. That's all. So that's when it comes to the American defensive fire phase. And next we have German advancing fire phase now. So let's try to do something with these guys here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 firepower totally because of these pins against this hex. So it's 4 and +1 and +3. So it's a +4 with +4. Nothing. Easy to expect. And I don't have anywhere else to perform my advancing fire. So next we have a road phase. I don't have anyone to road, I believe. Yes, I don't have anyone to road. So let's go to the advance phase. Now they cannot advance because they are pinned. They go here. They go here. They go here. And they will join this battle. Okay, and close combat. Now we have again 8 minus 7 versus 7, so we have 1-to-1 for Germans. 6. I don't think it's enough. Let me check. No, it is not. And Americans are targeting 4, so they have 3-to-2, so they need 6. Oh my, they are damn lucky. So German squad is gone. I shouldn't really get involved in this close combat. And now we can remove pin markers. Alright. So that's all when it comes to this German stuff. And now American stuff. Rally phase. These 2 squads here. 3. Great. And now for 5. 7. Oh! -1 because of the building, -1 because of the commander. They are fine. Pretty good. Any other? No. Prep fire. Now let's see what Americans can do. I will fire here. I have 6 plus 1. 6 and 6. It is 1 MC. So it is 9. So German commander is pinned. And his men. 6. I think they are fine. Yes, they are fine. Not a very lucky roll. And now we have 6 against 2 and +1 because of the woods. Nope. No, no, no. It shouldn't be this way. I think they can't see anyone. Or maybe yes, There is orchard on the way, so we will have +1. But still, I think this might work. We have 6 +1 because of the orchard, and -1 because of the commander. So we have 6 and no modifiers and extremely bad roll. And our mortars. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they are in our minimum range. We can fire on them. And all I need to do is to check if I can see them. I am almost certain I can, but I need to make sure. Yes, I can. So let's do some mortar shooting, finally. We have enemy unit who is on the open ground. So let's go and check 2 hit die roll modifiers. There is a lot of them. Fire in the advancing fire phase? No. Peanut fire? No. No qualified use? No. Capture use? No. CX? No. Leadership? No. Smoke? No. Covered arc? No. Intensive fire? No. Light anti-tank weapon? No. TM? No. Enemy is in the open ground. Hindrance? No. 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 FFNAM? No. FMO? No. Acquired target? No. Target using hazardous movement? No. Target size? No. Area fire? Empty hex. And yes, we are using area fire because mortars always use area fire, but we are not firing on the empty hex. So we have no modifiers at all here, and we are firing on the range of 3 with mortar, so we need 7. We need 7 or less to score a hit, and we get 8. Oh hell. What we can do is we can place target acquired with a big marker for the area target type. A bad thing is that this acquired target marker is not moving along with a unit. It remains on the hex. So let's place prep fire. And let's go. Oh, I should. Okay, I think I will have to remove this anyway because it will be a problem when my Germans will move here, but so far, maybe. Okay. Okay, you should be able to see everything here as well. So that's all for the American prep fire phase. Yes, that's all. So, American movement phase. No, I don't think so. They don't have anywhere to move. Yes, they all prep fired. So it is time for German defensive fire phase. So let's go and see where Germans can fire. I think they can join their firepower. I'm not sure about this stack, so I need to check their line of sight. But well, of course they declare to fire, but the question is if they can see enemy. Yes, they can. So they have 9 and +2 is 11. Still it is 8. It is 8 and +2 because of the wood building. Oh my! Oh, first we have 1, so we have a rate of fire. We have 3 + 2, so it's 5. 5 in the column of 8. It is 2MC. 9 + 2, it is 11. So Americans are broken. American commander is broken. And now his men. 8 +2. So it's 10. They are broken, and also because of their ELR, they have they suffer a quality reduction. They are first line, and now I need a second line. Sorry, so it will be American green squad, which is also broken. So they are all broken, which is pretty good. And now, since we had a rate of fire, we are able to fire again with 5 and +2. Oh wow, look! We have 2 plus 2, it is 4. 4 in the column of 4 is 1 MC again, and we still have a rate of fire. So let's go for the commander. 12. He is already broken, so he's wounded. Let's roll for severity of his wound. 5. He is dead. And now for the squad. 3. They are fine. And since we have still rate of fire, we can still fire again. 2. Oh well, we have 4. So we suffer a covering. So we have to move onto the column of 2, and we have 2, 4, and 6 because of the wood building. So it is pin test check, so it's nothing. So one last roll, and now this is a miss. I believe so. We have 5 plus 2, it is 7. 7 in the column of 4, it is just a pin test check, so nothing. But wow, that was some pretty intensive firing, and we achieved something. Alright, so any other defensive fire? They are pinned. They have this nasty grain all over here. Well, they might. They have 4 and +1 because of the woods. So it's 8 in the column of 4, nothing. I think I will try to form a fire group here. I have 7, 9, and 7, so it's 16. I have 16 +1 and +3. +3, so it's +4. 16 and +4. Oh, hell! 16 and +4, so it's 7. 7 in the column of 16. It is 2 MC. 9 plus 2. It is 11. So they are quality reduced and broken. They have... Oh, I think I made a mistake before. Let me correct this. I placed a green squad here, while I should place a second line squad. Alright. They are broken. Now, that was amazing. And that's all when it comes to the defensive fire of Germans. It was very, very good defensive fire phase for Germans. And next we have advancing fire phase for Americans. Nothing. Road phase. I will road here just to be safe, and I cannot road with them. And Germans don't have to road anywhere. No, they don't have to road anywhere. So next we have advance phase for Americans. Nope. I would like to move my commander here to go here in the other turn, but well, this hex will be in the range of fire of these guys, so nope. And close combat. So Germans have 4 and 1 +1 for this for the single man counter, so it's 5 against 7, so it's 1 to 2, so we need 4, almost. And Americans have 7 against 4, so it is 3 to 2. Wow, they are simply killing these Germans. It's like Chuck Norris is fighting there for Americans or something. Okay, so let's remove this speed marker, and this concludes turn 3. So we are in the turn 4, and Germans, well, they are not doing very bad, but I think this could be better. And let's see if we can do it better. We are starting with the rally phase. And do we have any German units to be rallied? I'm not sure. They are fine. They are all fine here, so no. And now for Americans, all we can do is to remove these desperation morale markers. Okay, so next we have a prep fire phase. So yes, we have prep fire, and what Germans can do. I think I will try to prep fire here. I have 4 and +1 because of the woods. If I would be able to eliminate this half squad with mortar, then Americans would have only 1 unit, which is good order. So let's try. Nope. We failed completely. So no, not at all. And now, do we have any other rally prep fire stuff to do? No, I don't have. I don't think. All we have to do is move to this edge of the board as quick as possible. Okay, so let's go and carry on with the movement phase. I will start here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe not, sorry. 1, 2, 3, and Americans are firing on us. No, they are not, and I think I will stay here. Now them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. 1, 2, 3. Now these Americans may fire on this squad, but it would have with +3 because of the building and +1 because of the orchard. So no. 1.5, 3, 4, nothing. 1.5, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what we are going to do here. And next, here I will move 1. This is going to be assault movement, and now these Americans are firing on them. They have 6. We have -1 because of the commander, -1 because of the open ground, and -1 because sorry, not a -1 because this is assault movement, so we have only -1 and -1, so we have 6 and -2. And not an easy thing to do for Germans. We have 8 and -2 is 6. 6 and 6, it is 1 MC. So 8. They are broken. And here we have a first fire, and here we have residual fire of 2. Okay, so next. They are moving here, they move normally. Americans are firing on them? No. And they are moving here, that's where they end their movement. And now these 2 squads, I think I will move with this first line squad and the commander first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now they are firing again. They have 6, so they have 2 because this is their subsequent fire. So they have 2 and -3. Oh my, this is going to be rough. This is 6 and -3, it is 3. 3 with 2, it is 1 MC. So commander, he passed, and his men 7. We have -1, it was 1 MC, so we have +1 and -1 because of the commander, so it's 7. So they are pinned. They are pinned. We have residual fire of 1 and final fire, and now this is conscript, and conscripts have 3 movement points. So 1, 2, 3. That's all. And yes, that's all when it comes to the German movement phase. So let's remove residual fire markers. And next we have American defensive fire phase. I think I will try to fire on them again with my mortar. So now I have -1 because of the target acquisition marker. Oh hell! It is 9, -1 is 8, so it's still damn loss. Sorry, miss. I can flip the acquire target on the -2. It was very unlucky. And final fire. So that's all for Americans. They cannot make a defensive fire anymore. So we have advancing fire now. I'm going to do advancing fire here. I have 7 plus 7, so it's 14. 14 plus 3. So it's 12 plus 3. Now that was a good shot. 4 plus 3, it's 7. 7 in the 12 is 1 MC. So let's make a roll. 7, and we have 1 MC, so it's 7, so they are pinned, so they are fine. Sadly, nothing. So that's all for them. Now they are going to fire on this half squad. They have 2, +1 because of the woods and -1 because of the commander. 8, nothing. Next here we have 2 and 4, so we have 6. 6 plus 2 because of the wood building. Nothing. So that's all when it comes to advancing fire. It wasn't very effective. Road phase. These Germans are routing here, and now they were broken and they are adjacent to the enemy units, so they have to be they get this desperation morale marker, and they have to rally. They have to rout. Now here, and anyone or any enemy unit can see them? No. Now here. Now let's check if they can see them. I'm not sure about it. Yes, they can, so we have to make a roll for interdiction. And they failed. So they are reduced into half squad. We need second line half squad. Which is broken, of course. And now here I think they are fine, so they can move here. And now them. They get the desperation morale marker as well, and they move here. They can see them, so let's make a target interdiction. It's fine, so they can move here. At last they were able to retreat, but you can see they are all stacked together on the one hex, which is never good. Okay, so that's all for the road phase, and next we go with the advance phase. Here, 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 there, and there, 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 and that's all for the advance phase. And next we go into the close combat phase. we have a commander against the against the squad. So it's 7-1 for Americans, 5, and it's 1-8 for Germans. So they are eliminated. That was very unlucky close combat. Germans lost a lot of units there and achieved nothing. Well, maybe nothing, because this unit was out of the firing option for some time, but well, it wasn't a very good thing for Germans to lose so many of units. We lost a squad and 2 half squads and commander, I think. Not a good thing. And now we can remove pin marker. So that's all for Germans in the turn 4. Now for Americans. We are starting with rally phase. First I will try to take this light machine gun lost by Germans. I found it, so I can use it. Maybe it will be useful. Now let's do rally. Here 7, we get -1, -2 because of the woods and commander, and +4 because of the desperation morale, so nothing. They remain broken. And now here we have a lot of... Okay, 6. We are starting with 6, nothing. And then we are going with 7, nothing. So all we can do is to remove these desperation morale markers. So we will reduce this stack a bit, but even so, no good. Okay, that's all for the rally phase, and next we have American prep fire phase. Okay, I'm not going to use mortar this time. I will fire on these Germans with my small arms. I have 3, so it's doubled, so I have 6. 8 in the column of 6. It is pin test check. So for German commander, he isn't pinned, and his men, they are not pinned. I feel bad for this half squad. And now here we have a squad. They are all broken, so I'm going to fire on this squad. So I have 6 and -1 because of the commander. Oh well! 3 -1, it's 2. 2 in the column of 6. It is 1 KA. So they are done. Germans lost so many units. Let me check if they don't reach the level that they should lose. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh hell, yes, they did. Yes, they did. Americans get 11 victory points. This means that Americans won this battle. Amazing! I was almost certain that Germans are going to end this game soon with exiting a lot of their units through the south edge of the board, but Americans eliminated 11 victory points, and because of this they are victorious, despite these heavy losses. And that's interesting. I never expected that things turn like this, but well, that's Advanced Squad Leader for you. Everything might happen here, and even with this such a dire situation, you can still win this battle. So, that's the end of the game. Americans are victorious. I never expected it will end this way. I played this scenario before, I think 2 or 3 times. I don't remember exactly, but definitely more than one. And usually Germans were able to win this battle, but not today. It is half of the game indeed, because it is half of the turn 4, and well, Hermann Göring failed completely. So, that's all. Thank you for watching and see you again.